So, I was scrolling through Pinterest the other day and I came across an image that made me stop. Like, this person was stuck inside a cage, and the cage is the house. Like, I think. I feel trapped currently. I don't know who I am, what kind of community I come from, how to dress, what piercings to get, what tattoo to do, what tattoo my ancestors did to decorate their bodies with. When my great grandparents moved from Gujarat, they moved to an absolute remote location in a whole different state in itself, like not even the same state. So now my identity is kind of lost. Having a podcast, has helped me speak my mind out. I think coming from a conservative background, I've been raised in such a way that now I somehow have, मतलब ये किसी ने बोला नहीं है कि ऐसे होगा या ऐसा सोचना है आपने, बट ऐसा बन चुका है, ऐसा बिलीफ कि इफ़ आई स्पीक माई माइंड, लिव लाइफ द वे आई वॉन्ट टू लिव, आईड ईदर बी असॉल्टेड और आईड ईदर बी offed, unlived, whatever, unalived. Part of the fear also comes from the fact that I identify as a female human being. I guess I need to hang out with more brave, courageous, strong, opinionated people. But also maybe I need to move out of India. But सभी जगह बहुत गंदी हालत है, and literally सब लोग at the end at the verge of war hai, and it is so stupid. I don't think I've found courage yet. People don't like opinionated women. People don't like strong women. People don't like educated women. People don't like opinions or freedom of speech. It's the rich who eat poor for breakfast, lunch, dinner every goddamn day. It is very easy for the riches to delete facts, figures, opinions from the world. I'm afraid to give you example, which makes me question again, why am I afraid? Even critics and their thoughts are manipulated. Yeah, that have happened. I've seen it live happen. News mein tha bhai ye to. So when this Vogue India put out an article on best movies of 2025, and they put this one specific movie, I was baffled, and I had to really take a step back and think, did you genuinely believe that movie was good, or were you told to put that movie in your list? Who manipulated the list was my question. In my brain I was thinking. Even remember what happened to Kunal Kamra and the vandalism and those goons. Was it because of lack of education or restriction on education, or was it simply brainwashing? Which is it? That was a shock to my system, honestly. It's one thing you see in news, it's a whole another thing to actually be live and present and experience it. I was personally in a bad company, or I guess I didn't expect from humans to behave in such a way. I'd like to believe that everyone is good, yes, even man, or at least the men I hang out with. And when not one but two different men started talking and abusing on call, they each respectively had a motive, and it was kind of directed towards my friend. They wanted something out of them, not from me. They didn't want anything from me, but they were kind of threatening my friend. Friends, plural, multiple. I had to take a step back and evaluate, was I not educated enough to see the signs? Or were they only showing who they are now? Anger can show your true intentions, genuinely show true intention of people, you know. Some shut down completely, like me. मेरे को गुस्सा आता है, मैं चुप हो जाती हूँ. I give you the full silent treatment. You know, you fucked up. You know, like this is bad. When I shut down, and that's that. And some become threatening, like these men, and some become violent. Never have I ever been treated like that, and that was eye opening for me. Like, I had to really take a step back and think, how did I fuck this up this badly? As I sit down to write this episode, you know, I have a huge image, like a photo of myself right next to me. I'm back in my hometown, as you all know. This photo is big enough to be hung up on a wall. So I keep looking at this baby picture of me. I am like 5 or 6 months old. I do not have any teeth. I'm smiling a huge smile. And I keep asking myself, how do I make you proud? How do I make this kid proud? What do I do to keep you alive in my heart? And the bigger question, who are you? And what are you meant to be in this lifetime? How do I break barriers? How do I not get arrested or cyberbullied for having opinions and saying it out loud? More importantly, how did I reach to this point in time? When you read a lot, you know a lot, and you like to talk about it a lot, or at least with somebody in your circle who have similar thoughts or who read enough to know what is going on, कि भाई आपको डिस्कस करना है किसी के साथ, so that you can form some good opinions. I'd like to read this year more feminist literature, understand the female trauma, the environment they grew up in, how the environment shaped them, and how they shaped the world around them after going through such trauma. The other side of my brain is like, shouldn't these books be read by men? Because as a woman, we are already living through all of this, have lived through, and maybe some are still living through it. It's shocking and baffling, yeah. Anyways, I want to talk without any consequences, without getting sued or bullied or molested or arrested. This is sad, yo. This is sad. ठीक है, कल बात करते हैं. बाय.